In today's video, I'll be giving you the exact blueprint step by step and 5 tips and strategies to get you to your first 1,000 followers on Instagram. Now, most of these tactics will be geared towards Instagram theme pages. Theme pages are essentially pages that repost content in a certain niche. Don't be too bothered off if you have a personal page and you're trying to get to 1,000 followers on your personal page, as these tactics will still work for your personal pages to get to your first 1,000 followers. Now, there are 5 things that you must do in order to get to your first 1,000 followers on Instagram. First on the list is going to be, you need to be providing valuable content that is valuable to your followers. And the easiest way to do this is look at it as an outsider's perspective. Look at your own page. If you were a potential follower, you're a follower that would fit potentially into your theme page's potential audience. Pretend that you just found your own theme page. Would you follow your own theme page? And you need to be brutally honest, because would you even follow your own theme page? If your answer is no, then there's something seriously wrong with your theme page. You need to do some basic fixing in branding your own Instagram page. You must niche down. When you niche down, you're going to build an audience that is easier to market to in the future, and one that you can relate back to, that's not just, your audience is not scattered through different niches. And when you're picking one specific niche, it's easier to follow up with them with a certain activity, a certain post or video. And by the end of this module, you want to be asking yourself, what am I giving to my followers? Are you giving them entertainment? Are you giving them education? Why are they following your theme page? And what's the reason behind that? Tip number 2 is you need to stick to a specific topic. Now, this topic has to be something, or preferably it has to be something that you are generally interested in, because if you're posting content that you're seriously not interested in, it takes a lot of effort to think of things that, if you were to pick a topic that you were interested in, it's going to be way easier when you're interested in that topic to think of captions, video comments, things to reply back with. And overall, it just makes the entire niche that you pick way easier to interact with. And then when you pick that specific topic or niche, you need to stick to that specific topic. Don't branch off. If you're in the business niche, entrepreneurship, don't be posting cat pics, dog pics. That is common sense, but you don't know, a lot of people actually do this. Next up on the list is you need to have a valid follow for follow strategy. Now, the follow for follow strategy is ideal to get your first 1,000 followers, but then afterwards, once your posts are reaching the explore page and you're getting organic traffic, views, and likes and comments, then it's completely okay to stop, and preferably to stop the follow for follow method, as it does take a lot of time and it's not really good for your engagement long term. So use the follow for follow method, and I'm going to give you my framework of how I do my follow for follow. Basically, I look for a hashtag in my specific niche, and in that niche, I will look for pages that are reposting content. I would go to their most recent photo or images or reels and go through their likes and go ahead and follow them. And you should get about a follow back rate of around 25%. Now, there are some other advanced strategies for follow, like finding a page that is already using the follow method and following their followers, because they're more likely to follow because they use the exact same method to acquire those followers. Now, that type of strategy will give you around 50% follow back rate, and it's a lot more advanced. So if you don't want to do that, just stick with the easy way. Find a page in your specific niche by looking up a hashtag, and then go ahead and go through their most recent photos and videos, and go ahead and follow the people that like their most recent photos and videos. And this is the exact framework that I use for my follow for follow strategy for all my theme pages. It works great, and I usually stop around 1,000 followers when my reels, my photos and videos start to rank on the Instagram Explore page. The fourth thing that you must do in order to get to your first 1,000 followers is you need to be posting viral content. And what determines what a viral content is. I'm going to be sharing with you my exact strategy that I use to acquire viral content to post on my theme pages, and how I grow theme pages all the way from 0 to 1,000 followers in just a few days. You need to look for a specific hashtag in your specific niche, search that up, and find a page. You have a page posting your specific, the same kind of content that you want to be posting on your page. Go through their page. Ideally, they want to be around 10,000 all the way to 250,000, and this range is perfect because when you have pages that are too big, they're gonna get views anyways, and it's hard to determine which ones are actually viral and which ones that are actually just normal posts because of their page size. So when you pick one that has lower following count, it's easier to know what their average like count is, and find their top 5% posts and repost them. So once you found your page, go ahead and go onto their page and look through all their go through their recent 4 weeks worth of posts, and go through their content, see what their average likes are. If their average likes is only like 1,000 and you see a post that gets around 3,000, then go ahead and save those posts to be reposted. Look through all their content and pick out their top 5% posts. It shouldn't take too long, and especially on desktop, you can hover your mouse over all the posts and see the like count. But on mobile, it may take a bit longer because you need to tap on each post and see how much engagement and how much likes each post gets. The fifth thing you must be doing inside of your theme pages in order to get to 1,000 followers, being active in your community. It's very important to be active in your community, because when you're engaging with your followers and when you're replying back, liking content, you're more likely to get more reach, and in the end, it's going to benefit you long term, and you're going to actually grow a bit faster by using this strategy. So liking comments, liking posts, commenting and replying back are just easy ways to boost your engagement, and it builds a strong community with your followers. As you start growing, it's even harder to reply back to everybody. So especially when you're smaller, use this strategy. Be active in your community. It's going to help you out long term. And also engage with your commenters, not just with emojis and just nice posts or something simple, but engage with valuable content. And this is very important, as if you picked a niche that you truly have an interest in or you understand, then it should be easy to reply back to, as you know what you're posting and reposting. Now, if you take all these tips and you combine them and you stay consistent, it's very easy to get to 1,000 followers very rapidly, as long as you stay consistent. But before we jump into some consistency tips and how I stay consistent with my Instagram theme pages and never miss a post, I post about 3 to 4 times on my pages, and I don't miss any posts because of my simple schedule for how I schedule out my posts, either through the Instagram and Facebook Creator Studio, or you can do this manually. If you don't have a lot of time, it really only takes you 5 minutes max per post, and you probably only want to post like minimum 3 times a day, so 15 minutes of your day. So when you're going to the toilet, when you're eating lunch, before you go to bed, do these posts. It doesn't really matter what time you do, because whenever you have time, make a post. It's super easy and doesn't take a lot of time. So based on that, my strategy is when I wake up, when I go to lunch, when I head to dinner, and when I go to bed right before it, I post on my theme pages. It really doesn't take a lot of time. And there you go. Super simple, super effective way on how you can get to your first 1,000 followers with Instagram. If you found this helpful, make sure to leave a like. And if you have any comments or any questions on how you can get to your first 1,000 followers on Instagram, leave them down below inside the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.